Hello, guys. Let me grab this quilt. Oh, what a day. I know that you're probably trying to find me now. I apologize. I got down here a couple of hours ago. I thought certainly I'll be on time. So let me see. Live chat. I do not know how to set up a notification of a live chat and then turn it into reality. So I need to spend some time when I'm not in a hurry during the week and get this stuff figured out. Because you know what? I've decided I love doing this. I'm going to be here for the long term, and I need to figure out how to make everything work and make it work on time. So I apologize to y'all who've been waiting. I just thought I've got to be able to figure it out. I followed so many rabbit trails and they all led to an empty hole. Okay, so I'm going to type in, welcome, quilters and chatters. And I am so glad you are all here today. I was looking for, now you know we here at Our Time to Quilt spare no expense. So this is going to hold my laptop up so I can see you at the same time. So you will notice there's a whole lot of stuff here. We're having our prize giveaway today. So I'm very excited about that. So, okay. Let me go and see where I can find my gals, because I think they were at the live stream waiting. We all thought, oh yeah, we know where it'll be. Oh, thank you, Mark. Gosh. Yes. Oh, this one. And I'm now going to end this one. Got to get rid of this. I've got to get rid of this. Go to here. Go to here. No. Our Time to Quilt. My channel. How do I get to my channel? Oh, God.
Sweetie.
Yes.
You're on. You're live.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
And everything you were doing and saying.
What? I hope I didn't say anything. Okay. Hi, guys. I'm sorry. I got... I was trying to go to the other screen to close it out. I hope I didn't say anything inappropriate because I felt like cussing. But hi, everyone. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was looking at the other screen going, how in the world do I do this? Thank you to Mark for letting y'all know that I couldn't find... Okay, this is what happens, okay? I set up the live stream to announce it ahead of time. That's great. The problem is, then when I go to that, and I had it up, because I've been down here since 11:30, or almost 12, something like that. Yeah, I've been down here a couple hours. I didn't say anything wrong, good, because I felt like cussing like a sailor. But anyway, so I am trying everything I can do to figure out how do I take that setup of the live stream and turn it into an actual live stream. I don't know how. And I kept trying to find it. I should have just quit and started fresh, but I kept thinking, everybody's been looking at that one and I'm going to lose so many people if I start a new one. So I promise you this week, I'm going to figure this out because I can't keep you waiting. What is it? A long time I kept you waiting. I apologize. So I've got so much stuff to talk about, so much stuff I've prepped and a lot of fun stuff to show you that I've been promising to show you. And so I'm going to get real busy, get to it. Is everybody okay? Because I am so sorry. Take a deep breath, Deb. Thank you, Bonnie. You know me. I mean, I was like losing it. So thank you, Mark, because he came down. Deb, do you know you're on live? And I was looking. I forget sometimes, you know. But I was trying to figure out, I've got to cancel the other set up one because otherwise everybody thinks they're sitting and waiting there. So let me have my Zen moment. And I've got names to draw in here. What I did, I don't know if there are any new ones on the site. So if there are, let me know. But as people would enter the contest for the prizes, I would put their name and how many right answers they had. They put their name that many times on the a Word document, and then I printed it out and cut it up. So that way I just have to draw. But if there are any that have come in the last couple, last hour from the Yahoo site, I will add their names to it. Otherwise, hello. So now y'all were having a good chat. That's the thing I love about all of you. Karen, hello. You're a new name. Or did I see you in here one time before? But hello, hello, hello. So I have got so much to talk to you about. So we are going to work on the beach landscape quilt. I don't want to keep people hanging around. Oh, no, she couldn't figure out. Oh, she couldn't figure out how to do it. Boy, if she shows up, I'll give her a chance. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Because she probably does everything through her smartphone. I don't even know. I don't have a smartphone. I have a dumb phone. And that's my pace. That's Deb's speed, a dumb phone. So anyway, all right. So, well, gosh, I hope we'll see her because I'll give her a chance. And I thought it might be fun if we take a new live viewer on here, maybe Karen Cole, and give her a chance to win something. So yes, what I've done, I am drowning in prizes here. I truly, truly am. And we'll get to that in just a moment. But they're all, do you see this stuff fall over here? And they're all numbered. So I can write down who wants what and make sure I get it mailed to them. So, pardon me, I've got to get here we go. Someone asked about this quilt last week, so I thought I've shown it before, but I'll be glad to show it again. So, I'll get that out of the way there and pull up my little IKEA. Now, last week I talked to y'all about making sure you subscribe and hit like. Well, I don't know if that's what did it or what. I might have moved up on the list so that YouTube promotes my videos more prevalently. But as of this morning, we had 38 new people in 1 week. My mind is blown. And I'm finding that I thought maybe some of the videos where I take you places or I teach you certain skills, I thought they would be the big draw, but it's the live streams. And bringing that up, I want to thank you because it's not me. This is a group process, the way we communicate, the way we support each other, the great ideas that we all share together. And I wanted to thank you, because if this channel continues to grow and be a success, you all have your part in it. And I want to thank you for that. And actually, that's what I love, because to me, the best things in life are shared. The best things, the most important things are done together. And I'm honored that you join me every week and we have such fun. And let me tell you another thing. When I get my email ratings, Yahoo, I get an email notice of activity in the groups I belong to. I belong to in like 7 groups. Our activity has been beating So It's For Sale and Bonnie's site, her Quiltville site. I'm blown away. So either we have a whole lot of busy talkers or we're doing something right. But I mean, our activity is just blazing. And when you can beat a site like So It's For Sale, whoa, that is big. So thank you, thank you, thank you. 840 subscribed. We picked up 2 more in just the past couple hours. So but I just, y'all mean everything to me. I was talking to Mark about this morning. I love this. I absolutely love this. I love that. It doesn't feel like I'm working. I know I'm working, and I have to tell myself that it's a job as such so that I can give myself permission to spend the time needed. But I love it. And if you love what you do, it sure doesn't seem like work. So thank you. Thank you. And so I got to tell you something funny. I kept trying to stack this in today's activities, and it kept slipping off. Duh, it's a Teflon sheet. It's supposed to be slippery. All right. So I always start out with, what did I buy this week? Not much. I'm saving up because, you know, Melissa and I are going to be going to Mid-Atlantic. I am so excited. Do you know it's the only second time that I've gone to any national quilt show? The only other quilt shows I've gone to are like little local guild shows, and I've only been to a couple of those. So you would think after doing this for so many years that I would have been to Paducah and Houston. I'm still waiting. Those are on my bucket list. So I am so glad. Oh, Michelle, is she here? Yay. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to give Michelle and I'm going to give Karen a chance to win a prize. Okay. I'm going to give you a couple questions, okay? And I fooled a couple of y'all on these answers. Number 1, to win a prize, you have to tell me your favorite color. Oh, that's a hard one, guys. Number 2, and does anybody else belong to our group that is here that didn't answer them? So I think all of y'all think. Now, I know Bonnie doesn't answer, but I got something planned for Miss Bonnie. All right. Hi, Patty. And Patty already come. So first you have to tell me your favorite color. Then you have to tell me, if you know, what was Jenny Byers, and you have time to go look too, but what was Jenny Byers' quilt, the name of her quilt that she made in response to 9/11, to the victims of 9/11? She wanted 1 block for every victim, and she ended up with over 4,000 blocks, so she exceeded that. But do you remember, or do you know, or look it up? The other one was, what's Jenny Byers' name that she was born with? What is the name that Jenny Byers was born with? And I got y'all on this. And then the last question was, why do I like Jenny Byers? And I think the possibilities were that she gives me a super discount because we're related, because I love her bold colors, or was it because I forgot the other answer? But anyway, so does that give you any kind of question? I mean, or give you a hint? Then what was, I'm going to make, you two ladies, I'm going to make you look up. What was Jenny Byers' birth name, maiden name? And I found it easily, so I don't think that's a problem. You just go to Google and type, what was Jenny Byers' maiden name? So, and I don't want to say anything yet, because if I do, now I don't want to give it away. But I fooled a couple of you on this. So, is Ann competing too? Ann, I will let you, you belong to our group. So, Ann, okay, and I got to keep track of any answers that are coming up in here. But now, do you know her whole name? You got the first part right. Oh, I don't answer the phone when I'm on here. Okay.
Awesome.
Oh, sorry. You know what? When I set up the live stream, it listed it as Pacific. So it made you think, oh, it's not going to be on yet. And I apologize. I'm going to get this stuff straight. I promise. But yeah, her full name is a mouthful. And I fooled some of y'all because I said Jennifer Mae Johnson. And that was kind of like using other, and it sounded right to Jenny Jennifer. Nope, wrong answer. So, oh, you did. Okay, so Ann's already on the list. Good. Thank you, Ann, sweetie. So if Michelle and Karen got it. Okay, Karen got the first answer. All right. Any other? Michelle got one. Now, so what you have to decide, Michelle and Karen, if you want to answer what was her famous quilt that she made in honor of 9/11, and what was her maiden name, and why do I like Jenny Byers so much? So, and y'all can go ahead, and Michelle and Karen, y'all can type it on here, but you got to type it because I want to know you know. But you at least know that you've gotten one right. All right, guys. I want to make sure Ann's name is really on here too, and Sonia sent in her answers. In fact, she's the only person that got all of them right. Yeah, Ann's name is in here. Ann got everyone right. Sonia got everyone right. We're thinking of you, Sonia. We love you very much. And take the time you need to feel better about life and to heal, because I don't know how you're doing it. That you're being very, very brave. Very, very brave. So y'all are the best. All right. I sent her a card, y'all, and I put it from all of us that wanted her to know we're thinking of her. Our hearts are with her. So, oh, I got I just choked. I got so excited. I have not seen her not fade away. Ooh, she does all of her quilts hand-pieced and hand-quilted. Guys, is that amazing? Yeah, I wanted Sonia to know that we're all here for her. She inspires me, and because I like her bold colors. So, okay, I'll put Michelle's name down again. Now, come on, Karen, be bold. Oh, Karen's got another answer. Woo! Yay, guys. And I want to thank all of you for not, throwing rotten tomatoes at me, because I talk about my Jenny a lot. I do. I talk about her a lot. And then if I ever see her in person, which is rare, but I did, I just kind of go, Yeah, I think I got both their favorite colors. So I had at least have two. Yeah, how did I miss the fade away one? I got to figure this out. So I got homework to do, guys. All right, so this week, let me cut up these names, put them in the thing, because I am loving, I don't know where my paper scissors, I'll use these. And so anyway, I'm so excited. And hopefully you like the idea. So hopefully you like the idea. I'm thinking in the future of doing giveaways because, you know, Bonnie can't keep on sending us all this stuff. I mean, she's got a life, right? So I'm thinking of giving y'all gift certificates to online places that have good prices. Like Connecting Threads, maybe, what are some others? 1000 Bolts. Let's support some of these people who keep us quilting. So, oh no, she still has boxes of stuff. All right. Oh, Patty, very good, sweetheart. Very, very good. I'm going to put Patty's name in there again. She did her work. And I'm going to send this little pack of miniature cards for Miss Kinsey because Miss Kinsey's our sweetheart. Yep, the quilt is Windows. Okay, so Karen, and then Michelle said, thanks, Karen. Okay, so we're good. We are good. I'll put Michelle in again. Thanks to Karen and Karen. All right. All right, so I'm tickled. We got somebody who doesn't belong to our Yahoo group, but if she wants to, join anytime. And, I had something like happen last night, and it really bothered me. There is a lady named Della who had sent me an email February 2nd and said, I'd like to join your group and all this. And I responded back to her and invited her and everything. It bounced back. Fatal error. It's not. Oh, Nadine is here. Oh, Nadine, yes, you tell him, Anne. Nadine did the most beautiful ink tints and quilted and thread painted tree. It's on our site. You've got to check it out. I'm so proud of her. I mean, she just got bold, and it's lovely. You would like to join Karen? Okay. Karen, send me an email. Oops, I forgot to type. Okay. I'm not joking. I'm so proud of you. You did a great job. I looked it up because I was like, what is this? A new picture? And I saw you'd written. I was like, yes, she did it. It's great. You have a good future ahead of you in painting and thread painting. So excellent. Good job. All right. So let me send an email to our time to quilt. Whoops. No, not quit. Quilt at twc.com. Now, anybody feel like being moderator today? Because you know what I was thinking? I don't know if you feel like it when you're a moderator, but when I need to tell people the address to send email to, I would love it if somebody had a moment to type it in. But you know what? I don't want you working too hard because this is supposed to be your fun time too. So, but Karen, if you shoot me an email to that address, then that way I can capture. I don't want people putting their emails on here. So I can capture it in that private email account, send you an invitation. We try to do a few little things to just kind of protect you. You know, I just realized, where's Lisa? Lisa is not here. We've got to get that Lisa girl. I better write her and see what's going on. I think did she get a little cold the other day? So I had a good thing that came in the mail today. Oh, you can? Oh, that'd be great, Susan. That would be great. All right. I'm going to make Susan today's moderator. We started this last week. Come on, let me open it. We started this last week because it's not letting me open it. What is this doing acting up? I will keep trying. If nothing else, Susan, if you want to help answer questions or put that on there, but you did it exactly right, Patty. And what I did is I made a list where I printed your names and then cut them out and put them in here because I wanted to make sure. Understand something. I'm going to draw all these names. If you got 4 right questions, you get 4 prizes. I mean, we're wild today. Wild people. So anyway, so let me see. I'm going to keep trying. Last week, it was so easy. I just clicked on the little 3 dots by Diane 57's name. Maybe if you click on her name, make her a moderator, I can't unmoderate her unless she's here. I don't know. So, yeah, happy Valentine's getaway and happy coming up next Friday, this coming up Friday. Happy 1 year, our time to quilt. Woohoo, woohoo. Oh, if you have a question, place it in capitals. That's wonderful. That way Susan can spot it right away. And we answer all kinds of questions. Anne's wanting a tuna sandwich, huh? Yeah, she should get an extra pick for being moderator. She's working here. All right. Bonnie says it. It's done. Because Bonnie's my gal. Bonnie is my gal. You guys, you won't believe this. Bonnie, I'm telling on you. I shouldn't do it. But Bonnie sent me, and I'm getting ready to show you what she sent me. But she tried to sneak in some money to help defray the cost of postage. Bonnie, I mean, she already gives us almost everything she owns. And I'm like, Bonnie, I'm going to take that money with me to Pineapple Fabrics and find you something good. So Susan can win 5 prizes today because she's being moderator. Yep, but 1 year. I'm so excited. I'm loving it. All right. So what I ordered, I was on that So It's For Sale site. I like to peruse it because you might get a good deal, and I found one. It used to be when it first came online, boy, you could get all kinds of good deals, but it's not, you know. Oh, thank you, Michelle, and thank you, Bonnie. So what I saw were these ribbon embroidery books. Well, did y'all know I do ribbon embroidery too? One day I should list all the things I love. That's why I'll always say I'll never be bored. I've always said I could live 6 lifetimes and still have stuff I want to do. But I bought some silk ribbon, and see this? Isn't that beautiful? Those are silk ribbon butterflies. So I found these books, and there's 3 of them, and one of the books has iron-on transfers. But, you know, I'm so cheap. I told Mark I'm going to print a copy on the printer and trace it, because once you iron it, I don't want to lose it. And then look at this one. So isn't this cool? Got them for $3 a piece. She shipped them all media mail for $3 and something. I mean, I made out like a bandit. So this is my great buy of the week. Thank you to the lady who sold them to me. I love them, love them, love them. Then I went online because I needed some more Steamosine, because I've got, don't let me forget, I've got my mosaic to show you. And I'm starting to wonder if mosaics are going to be in my future, because you know how many times I spilled those trays of all those little tiny pieces? I mean, you sneeze, boop, there they go. The dog leaned on them, boop, there they go. And then I'm trying to sit there and pick up little tiny pieces of fabric. So I went looking for another pack of Steamosine. I ended up going to Amazon just for the heck of it. Found the packs for $3 and something. They were 5, 6, and 7 other places. And I said, this is interesting. And so I said, ooh, I put an order in right away. No shipping, free shipping, and $3 and like 50 some cents or something a package. I ordered 3 packages. Then I get an email from Hancock's of Paducah saying they sent my 1 package of Steam-A-Seam out. So these came from Hancock's of Paducah, $3 and something and no shipping. And it came in, no, I don't see it. It came in a big envelope, like a plastic indestructible bag inside a rigid envelope. I'm like, really? I feel kind of guilty now. I mean, just the packaging cost $3. But remember Hancock's of Paducah. They've got good sales and good deals all the time. Now, little disclaimer. Yeah, I will talk about the orange peel. Oh, I've got a whole stack of quilts to show y'all today. We're going to have a good time. So, but anyway, remember Hancock's of Paducah, good deals, reasonable shipping, excellent customer service. So, I'm very happy. Wanted to show y'all something else. When I went to my last retreat, a couple of the cool ladies there, Kathleen and Susan, handed out quilters Band-Aids. It says buttons. Is that the cutest? Isn't that the cutest? I just love it. I said, I don't want to use them. They're just too cute. I mean, how often do you get button Band-Aids? Okay. So then somebody named Susan Smith sent me the cutest flamingo fabric. And she sent me a picture of it, which didn't do it justice. I got this in. I cracked up. I mean, cracked up. Look at this. And the bag she sent me in, oh, that's a keeper. It's got handles. I almost ripped the handles. Okay, look at this, guys. I don't know yet. In fact, I'll take inspiration. Oh, thanks, Susan. That's wonderful. Look at this. Isn't this cool? So I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I want to make something special. Precious, precious. Now, while we're on this theme, and don't forget, Susan, you know, if you want to look around, if you see something at Pineapple Fabrics you like, because I told her what I would do is trade her some Pineapple Fabrics for that, because I didn't want, she was going to send it to me, but I want to be able to pay her back. They used to say in gardening, when somebody gives you plants, you give some back. You don't say thank you. You thank them with giving them some back. Now, of course, Miss Bonnie, remember she talked about she found, is this wonderful? And these, oh, what a great idea. I could make a pillowcase. And I was thinking these are good. I could cut these out and kind of like put them on stuff, you know? So, and since we were talking about flamingos, but thank you, Miss Bonnie. Thank you. I love you guys. It was like such a treat. Look, oh. But then I was thinking, okay, I'm going to have packages to mail out. Why don't I start I'm running out of labels. You know how sometimes you get these free labels in the mail? Well, I'm kind of running out of them. So look what I did. I made I guess I shouldn't put my address up there, but I made us cute little labels with flamingos. So that is that. All right. Now, and another thing. So I've got, when I go to Pineapple Fabrics, of course, I'm going to buy for me. Then I'm going to get something special for Miss Bonnie. And then Susan, I want to send her some fabric for her wonderful gift of the flamingos. And then I want to see what y'all think. I think that I need to send some Pineapple Fabrics to Miss Nadine. I really, really do. Y'all tell me what you think, because I'm thinking she needs a a Goodwill package of fabric to use over in that beautiful country. So what do you think? I hope you agree with me. So I have never shipped anything overseas. It'll be my first time. I can't wait to see. Don't you think? A hug package. Oh, I love it. I love it. In fact, I might cut her out a little flamingo or two. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy because Nadine has been a joy. What a ray of sunshine. So, but what we'll do, Nadine, do not put your address on here. You can send me an email to, or either put it on our Yahoo site, which is just 23 members who, we know, or send me an email at ourtimetoquilt@TWC. Lisa is here, TWC.com, right? So I think we should. All right. Thank you, Nadine, for not arguing with me. Didn't want to have to get rough on you, All right. So Bonnie, Nadine, Susan. All right. Then the next thing to tell you is Melissa and I are heading out in barely over 2 weeks. You're loving us all. We love having fun. Karen, I don't know how old you are. You're probably young, nice young. We're not old like me. But I've worked hard my whole life, and I've been waiting and waiting to get to the age where I could cut up and do what I want. All my kids are grown. I've got grandkids. Everybody's doing well out there. Guess what? It's my time to play. And you know what? When that divorce happened 15 years ago, 14, 15, I thought, oh, I've just lost that whole chance. I've been waiting, putting everybody's needs before mine, waiting and waiting. Oh, no, I got a good lawyer. And you know what? I said, I deserve this. I've worked hard for this. I did my part. Yep. So anyway, I'm so glad Lisa is here. I was getting kind of worried. I thought, I'm going to have to, I don't even know her phone number, but I'll figure it out and call her and say, wake up, Lisa, you're supposed to be here. Divorce gave me my freedom card, best thing ever happened. And meeting Mark, that was right up there too. So anyway, sometimes you get the best out of a person. That's my 3 kids. I hold up 4 feet. That's 1, 2, 3. I can count. But my 3 kids, I got the best out of the deal. And now I've met Mark. So I keep saying I met him like it was yesterday. I think, how many, let me see, coming up this summer. Yeah, 14 years is, that's enough time to say, I guess we're real. So anyway, now I'm going to give you a little peek. It is Valentine's this week. Look at this. That's a peek at what I'm going to show you that I've been working on this week. And then we're going to do the beach thing. And then don't forget, I've got my brain. I've got the mosaic quilt started. So I want to show you that. But right now, I think we need to do some prizes. Anybody think we should do some prizes? I think we should do some prizes. So, all right, what I'm going to do is take the camera. Okay, everybody who's going to win. Sonia, Patty, Diana W. I've already got a couple things picked for her. Karen, Michelle, Susan. Did I miss anybody? Patty Chamberlain. Get a piece of paper, please, and a pencil. We'll wait, but get a piece of paper and a pencil. In fact, Nadine, since I'm going to send you some fabric anyway, I want you to pick at least one prize, and I'll put it in with the fabric because I'm sending you something anyway. So all of y'all, Susan, Nadine, Patty Chamberlain, Michelle, Karen, Ann, Susan, everybody who knows they won prizes, get a piece of paper and a pencil. I have numbered the prizes, okay? Write down some that you're interested in, maybe 6 or 7. It looks good, write the number down. What I'm going to do is draw your names randomly, and you get to pick one. So write down enough prizes. So, and if you don't really see enough to win all of them, then, I'll figure out, I'll either find something I have here or find something else at Pineapple. So I'm going to get the camera now, and I'm going to film over this massive prize table. Start writing down ones you're interested in. So then as I call your name, pick your top one off the list. Okay? Here we go. Because I was trying to figure out how to do this. If I had been super, super organized, then I would have already had a picture on the website. All right, so we're starting here. That is the Autumn Joy, the Cute Lady Quilters. Then some tea towels that can be embroidered. Then the Land of Liberty. And this is 2 yards of nice 4th of July fabric. Here's the kitchen fabric, number 20. Here is Christmas fabric, a good size piece of Christmas fabric with nutcrackers. Here's the red piece of flannel, number 18. Now, somebody had already said they kind of had a hankering for this coffee fabric, number 16. So if you remember who kind of called that, let me know. 4 Christmas stockings. Oh, they're cute. They've got little patterns on them. And here is Primrose Path pattern. Here is American Quilters. It's a gauge to find out, all this. Cutting squares. I mean, just gives you what size bands needed. That's 26. Then look at this. A great pack of dinosaur and other accompanying patterns from Jordan Fabrics, 27. A Debbie Mum pattern. Here are paper pieced heart. So you could do English paper piecing. Here are circles. Oh, there's at least a couple sizes. Oh, all these sizes. Here is this wonderful pattern up here with the angel on it. Let me grab my cord further. All right. Here is, look at this, Fantasy Flowers. Is that cute? Number 8. Great tote pattern. Number 6. Number 4 is this beautiful Lavender Bliss pattern. 7, House Call pattern. Let me zoom in just a touch. Okay. Number 5, Fit to Frame pattern. Oops. Here is a layer. Whoops. Hold on. Maybe I better not. Guys, I accidentally hit the wrong button. Okay, so here is a layer cake recipe book. Oh, that's cute. Then Primitive Gatherings, number 3. Here's a spinning star template. Let me see if I can move it. You see a spinning star? That is a nice acrylic template. Here, look at this cute one. Just Let Me Quilt pattern. We've got berries and blooms. And, oops, it stole the number off of Diane Pappas, the watercolor book. Is 15. A ruler. This is the Quilter's Rule, and that's 17. Here is a cute windmill template, number 11. Labels of Love. Pre-printed labels, you just use a permanent pen and fill them out. Look at this cute Note Cube 19. Then look at this. Wait a minute, I already showed this one. Okay, so we're back. We've covered the range. That's 30 prizes, and I've already pulled aside Diane W. She couldn't be here today. She had a really sweet thing that she was going to run do. So I hope that helped you. Yeah, stretched. I was stretching. So, all right. Oh, thank you. So now I want you to tell me, I'm going to pull a name and you tell me, and I'll write this down. Not looking, I want to give you, because the sooner your name's drawn, the sooner you'll get what you really want. Michelle, you get our first prize. Michelle, tell me which one you would want first. Yeah, Diane W. is such a sweetie. Boy, she is so much fun and lively in the group. That's probably why we are the most active group. What did Nadine say? Oh, you sweetie, just keep coming. Just tell your friends. Make sure we get people coming in. I'm having a blast. So, and then, so Michelle, if you're there, type in Susan. I don't need a thing, Nadine and Susan. I'm just happy to be here. So I'm just tickled to be here. So Susan, what would you like for one of the prizes? Did anybody write down? You don't need anything from me. There'll be time. No, I am a happy girl. So Susan would like 27. Okay. All right. And I'm going to pull that off because I don't want to. And now I can take, I spent a half an hour because I'm slow printing out the numbers to try this system. So this is great because then I write on the little number which one they want. Michelle, do you have one number for me, love? Michelle. Michelle's watching TV. I don't know. Michelle thinks she's all that now because her Patriots won. I even wrote her an email saying, way to go, girl. Your Patriots won. So, okay. Let's see. Sonia. Now, you know what? Sonia's not here. I will find some things for her. Okay. Are we ready? Patty Chamberlain, do you have a number? Patty Chamberlain. Yep, I got Susan's 27. So Mark said, yesterday, Mark said, what are you going to do about your live stream next week? Because you know it's Daytona week. Patty wants 15. Woo! Way to go, Patty. I will pull. Oh, good choice. The Diane Pappas watercolor book. Okay, this is Patty Chamberlain. All right. Now, let's see. Another one. Okay, put these out of the way. Diane, 57, I'll get hers. Okay, so we got some. Okay. I'm not looking. And Susan again. Susan. You watch football, not NASCAR. You know, it's so funny. When Mark first told me he liked NASCAR, I thought, oh, no. And, once he explained to me the mechanics and the science that goes into it, once I got to number 8, all right, way to go, Susan. Ooh, Fantasy Flowers. Excellent. This is Susan. Okay. And so once he explained the science behind it, and then I got a chance to see how family-oriented they are, and how the families all come to the race and the kids are all part of it. And oh my gosh, what's his name now? Keelan Harvick. Gosh, they've only been off, less than 2 months, and I'm forgetting. But Kevin Harvick's little boy. Oh my God, he's so cute. So that's how I got into it. Okay, so she wants number 26 or tea towels. Okay, 26. Aha! Here we go. Whoops, got to write her name down. But anyway, Michelle. Okay, while we've got Michelle's attention, vote again. I just pulled your name again, hon. So NASCAR is racing. But it was supposed to be stock cars, but it's not really. Oh, Ann, are you here? Ann, what do you want? Vicki Lemire, hi, sweetie. We are so excited to see you. So now we've got Ann. So Ann, do you know a number of a gift? And while she's thinking about it, she might have gone to get something to eat. She was thinking of tuna. She said tea towels as well. We'll put the tea towels. They're lovely. Or placemats. Okay. All right. Then, see, she is eating. Ann, did you see any of the gifts? Do any of these kind of, did you see it when I was holding the camera over them? So a tuna sandwich is more important than us. You didn't. Well, do you want something like this? Did anybody say that they had claimed the coffee fabric back when I showed it weeks ago? Did anybody say? But, and we have some coffee fabric. Somebody I thought already kind of put a claim on it. But Ann, do you see one of these that you might like? Or look at this beautiful pattern. Any of this? Coffee fabric. Okay. That's gone to Ann. All right, Miss Ann. Now you can start chewing again. Ann. All righty. I was trying to kind of get an idea what I thought you might like. Oh, yummy, Vicki. Now, how are you going to send them to me? So I don't even know. I told Mark that last night I cooked, tonight's his. That probably means he's going to go out and buy something. Karen Cole, did you write down a number, sweetie? We've got Karen's name picked. Yay! I'm not sure meatballs and tuna go together. Okay, yep. Thanks, Michelle. I got those. I think, you know what? I kept saying tea towels, but they might be placemats. Karen Cole wants number 1. Oh, layer cake recipe book. Here's her prize. Layer cake recipe book. Now, that's nice too, because we all love those pre-cuts, and then we go, well, what do we do with it now? So this is to Karen Cole. All right. We're moving. We're doing good. Okay. Now, let's pick another one. Okay, I got this. All right. Patty Chamberlain again. So, Patty, you're lost here. We're picking prizes, Vicki. We're picking prizes. So, and Patty Chamberlain gets to choice. And what I did, Vicki, I put numbers on them. Look at this. And I'll do it one more time, guys. And people like Ian, for your next prize, be looking and tell me which you want. But see how there's numbers on the prizes? So, or I can just pick one for you. It's up to y'all. Okay. Oh, gotcha. All right. Patty wants 17. We can do 17. Soon as I find it. You know, you would think that I would, you would think that I would put the numbers in order. No, I just slapped them on. Okay. So, Karen Cole wanted number 1. Did I already do Karen's? Yes, I did Karen's. Diane 57, I'll pick out something for her. And Sonia, I'll pick that out for her. And Diana again. And okay. Karen, another one. Anne's interested in 21. Aha, okie dokie. That's Anne's. Okay, I love those ladies. They're so cute. Okay, I missed Michelle. Michelle wanted, oops. Michelle, 26, Michelle said. 26. What was 26? I must have already picked it. Let me see. $28. Oh, no, I got her. I got number 26. She wanted that ruler calculator thing. So, yep, I got her. Okay, then Karen wants 21. Did I just find that yet? I don't think so. Karen wants 21. Come on. Hold on. Oh, Karen, Anne picked 21. Can you pick one more thing? Oh, wait, Karen wants 2. Pardon me. Karen wants 2. These are the pre-printed labels that you can write on. So, wait a minute. Karen wants 2. 21. 2. Uh-oh. Okay. So 21 went to Anne. Karen said number 20. Oh, I love this fabric. This is the retro. Is this the cutest? It looks like a yard, just about a yard of retro fabric. Love it. Okay. So this is for Karen. The number, there it is. Okay, excellent. And this is actually working out pretty easy. I know it's probably getting boring to y'all. And another one. And another one. You'll just sit and watch. Well, did you see anything that looks good, Vicki? Yep, I put 2 back. That's not a worry. Is Anne here? Oh, yeah, I got some good stuff to Patty C. Okay. All right. Then Patty C. What are you interested in now? $23. The 2 yards of patriotic fabric. Okay, this is Patty's. This worked out really well. Thank y'all. Y'all followed directions beautifully. Susan, your next one. And then Karen gets one more, and then Ann gets one more. So, Ann and Karen, be thinking. Yeah, Karen has, wait a minute. Who has the coffee? Ann has the coffee. Ann has the coffee. Right, Ann has the coffee? Hold on. Yeah, I think it's Ann. So, you want number 2, the labels? Susan Smith wants number 12. Ooh, y'all are good. All right. Ooh, beautiful. Primrose Path. And I think this was when it said it might be missing a pattern piece, but this I am sure. She's not sure. Okay, so this is Susan's, but I'm sure you can figure out what it's saying because it's thick. Okay, that's Susan's, and this is Karen's. Karen, let me see. And all right, so Karen has, whoops, stick on there. Karen has number 20, number 2, and number 1. So that's pretty good. All right. And, oh, Karen, okay, did I get Karen's last one? And then Ann, you had one more, sweetie. Now, everybody who answered questions, do you think you got the number of prizes for the number of right answers you had? Ann still hasn't decided. Vicki, are you here? Did you say you like fabric? Would you? The 2 fabrics I have left are flannel. Whoops, I'm pointing the camera the wrong way. I have flannel or these. We'll take a, well, it's either these 2, Ann and Vicki. Just lost half of my puppy blocks. Roof leak. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Gosh, that's frustrating. What do you see? Does anybody see? There's a cute little notepad. Books, berries and blossoms. Patterns. So Vicki and Ann. Ann said no flannel. Just because you're in Colorado, just because you're out west, no flannels. In fact, Patty Chamberlain, are you there? I was wondering if I sent you this flannel of the cute bears, would you make this for, do you think Kenzie might like this? Patty C. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. I am sorry. Is there any way you can save them? Okay, this is Patty's. Because I always like to, and I'm going to send her a little pack of cards too. We like to think of our Kenzie because she was here from early on. Gotta love our Kenzie. All right, Vicki, did you see anything? Vicki, would you like something like this? Berries and blooms. Michelle. Michelle, would you like this for your grandson? Okay, this is Vicki's. And Vicki, I don't have your address. Don't give it to me here. Send me an email at ourtimetoquilt@twc.com. Okay, so Vicki. Now, Susan. Oh, I forgot. It'll be a surprise when it comes. Okay, Susan, let me pull these last ones over. Because our dear Susan, because she's doing such a fabulous job as our this week's moderator, woohoo! I'm going to show you again what's left. Oh, look at her doing her job so good. Hi, Kenzie. Okay, Susan, here's what we have left. Can you see anything, honey, that you would like? Anything here that you would like? All right. Like number 30. Let me see. All right, let me get my camera. Okay. Susan likes number 4. All right. All right. We've done it, guys. And don't forget, Vicki, send your email to that address, okay? Yep, Lavender Bliss. I got that for Miss Susan. Fantastic. All right, guys, we did great. So let me pick these up, and I will get these out to you. I'm not sure what day this week, but I've got some packaging. I love recycling packaging, and I've got it ready upstairs. I just have to. I think I've got everybody's address but Vicky's and Karen's. And send them don't put it on here. Send them to Our Time to Quilt. And Susan, have I sent you something yet? If I've sent you, if you've won a prize from before, then if you've won a prize before, I have your address. I just realized I backed up and showed y'all my shorts. Okay, Vicki said number 30. Yep, got it. All right. Is Jamie here? Hi, Jamie. Mwah, welcome. All right. Now, so we got all that. And some point this week, I'll mail them. And I put them on the slow boat. Oh, yes. Oh, gosh. I better not have thrown that away. The packaging, I mean. So, you know how I was talking about? I took these paint palettes. These little lightweight plastic paint palettes. Oh, see? I was just talking and blew the little scraps off. But I'm having to go and clean everything off the table. So this is why this may not be my best friend. I think that woman who has the plastic rectangular bead compartment thing, I know now why she used that. Because these little pieces of fabric go everywhere. So, yeah, but then you saw my double knees. Okay, so are you ready? Remember, I was trying to do something way over my pay grade. Bonnie was right when she said, what is she thinking? You know, a little gecko or a little birdie. I mean, that's where you start, right? But do y'all remember my name, Deb, and how that I don't know what's good for me sometimes? But anyway, this is what I've got so far. Now, yes, it looks like she's a little deformed, but once I get more done, she will not be as deformed. But one thing I found, and you know what? It looks like I gave her, okay, I got to work on the boobies. Once you put this up on the screen, all of a sudden I'm going, I said I didn't want to do the boobies. Well, I did the boobies. So, but anyway, I will work this all out. And I haven't even done yeah, she has the boobies. But anyway, but see the jug in the water? Some things are coming out pretty good. And I had to end up cutting them into all kinds of different shapes and stuff to try to make it fit. But It's work, gals, and I'm going to keep doing it because I promised you I would, and I can't give until I get it finished. I can't truly say whether I hate it like I think I do. But now, of course, if I had done an apple sitting on a windowsill, maybe. Okay, Patty, get your coffee, sweetheart. Now, that's a great idea. If y'all are willing to do that, that's a wonderful idea. And I can let me write this down, but a member address, okay. And if anybody, some of y'all might be too busy, but if anybody wants to, put it in typed form, or I'll have to figure how's the best to do this. But yeah, we'll work on the bouquets. But I tell you, we're making friendships. And so I think, don't forget, I've got that heart thingy to show you, Valentine's. That's the thing. I tried, and it was like, it didn't look right. And I don't know. I'm kind of thinking of using black thread to sew between the tiles because I don't know. I mean, oh yes. Yes, Nadine, do not use bouquets in polite company. That is not an official word. That's a Deb made up word. I made that up, okay? Now, you could use this one, an over-the-shoulder boulder holder, but that is made up too, but I didn't make it up. All right, here we go. Let's start with these. Don't pay attention to what fell. All right, this week is going to be Valentine's. So I thought I would show you floaties. Let me tell you. Should I tell y'all this? I can float, okay? Built-in flotation devices and all that. I could take a nap floating on the lake. Yeah, it's an amazing thing. I don't have a lot of that dense muscle tissue. I have more floatable, soft and squishy tissue. But this is, whoops, let me get this thing off my screen. Okay. What is this trying to do? Okay. This is a little quilt that I made years ago when I lived in Maryland. And what I love about this is we used beads. So I'm going to show you up close. See, those are bugle beads and then little seed beads. And I did little, the little design, satin stitch around the word love. And see the little applique flower? Isn't that cute? And then the edge around the binding are more beads. And they were very easy to do. It takes time, but it's very easy to do. So and if anybody would be interested in doing something like this, I can draw up a pattern to let you know. But I did this 17 years ago. Long time ago, 18 years ago. But I think it's cute. So I'm going to hang this up. Then, I wish you could see this room right around here. It's crazy. And I had it clean. Another thing to show you, because I like showing you things. Okay, Susan would like a pattern. Okay. I'm writing it down because this brain. My brain used to be a steel trap. Now it's a colander. And a colander, Nadine, is what we use to drain pasta. It's full of holes, and that's what my brain is now. Patty's back. Good, she's got her coffee. So Susan wants a pattern of the Valentine's Day. Okay. All right. Now, I, at one point, used this fabric. I bought it, made pillows or something out of it, and it's upholstery fabric. So I had this extra upholstery fabric. What I did is I made this very simple, not even lined, tote to carry my big cutting mat, my traveling ironing board, and any of my big slot cutter rulers. So it's something simple. And Bonnie says yes too. So I'll make this pattern and put it on our Yahoo site. Okay, great. I will make that because it's just so cute. And I like doing the beads. And, it's just a matter of you load a certain number, maybe 8 little seed beads on the string. You go in, you kind of do it like a double stitch to kind of lock it in place to give that cute little loopy dip. And then you load some more beads and do it again. So I'll tell you all about that. Oh, Diane 57 is here. Hi, Diane. Let me see something, Diane. We asked, it's not letting me go into anything. We asked who wanted to be moderator this time, and Susan did. But I can't actually list her as moderator. I'm sorry. Oh, wait a minute, Diane 57. No, it was Diane Wright. Okay. But anyway, so I just thought I'd show you. Upholstery fabric makes really good heavy-duty tote, and it's the best. You need to make sure your rulers and mats are in something that they won't get damaged. Don't just carry them loosely or shove them in with something else. Make a tote for them. Okay. Now, we've been talking lately about thread painting and how I started learning that I wanted to do art quilting. This is my magnolia quilt, and I made this from a class I took from Judy Lilly. And I took the class in 2015 and finished it in 2017. Now, sure, I will be glad to show you that. Okay, and so I added this little thing on it to make it kind of 3D. Because the leaf was supposed to just be stopped here, but I added this to come up. But I wanted to show you something. My first idea, thank you, Karen. My first idea with thread painting she said it cut her threads. Because mine, it didn't somehow. But maybe, you know what? I might have used either an upholstery thread or I might have used a hand quilting thread, something thicker. But anyway, just want to show you what not to do. I got a little carried away with my thread painting and ended up covering up all my multiple layers of fabric. I proudly took it back to the teacher to show her. And she was like, oh. And then I kind of realized, oh is not quite the answer I was wondering. And I said, well, tell me what you think. And she said, you kind of were heavy-handed with the thread painting, but it's beautiful. But the fabric got lost, and it did. The fabric got lost. So, and anybody know who made these two fabrics? I'll give you 3 choices, and the first 2 don't count. So this is what not to do when you thread paint. Even though I love it, I think it's beautiful. In fact, it's got the hanging rod. It hangs in my living room all the time. So, and that was Jenny Beyer fabric, just in case you wanted to know. Oh, now see here, 2 more of those little mosaic bits. Man, They're going to be the end of me. I thought I'd show you this again. If you've been with me the whole year, you have seen this. This is a class I took from Miss Judy Lilly also. And I added a whole bunch of stuff. And this time I was a little more restrained with my thread painting. I'm very proud I let the fabric do most of the talking. The stone fabric was pre-printed, but the other is what I like best, which is just let the fabric do the job and the thread painting. And I have done some work. I mean, this is multimedia. It's got the thread painting, a little bit of painting and drawing in it, and I added a lot of stuff to it. And just to show you, before you get too impressed, it's still, thread painting is interesting. It uses a lot of thread, and it's about pulling back, and it's hard. Oh, you got to go, hon. Bye, Nadine. It was so much fun to see you. Oh, you go to work in a few hours. Get your sleep, sweetie. Good job. Good job. Bye, Nadine. But just to show you I'm still Deb, do you see this bottom edge of this quilt? Do you see how everything else is finished, but this bottom edge? Do you realize this has been hanging on the wall for almost the whole year that we've been doing this? I didn't finish the bottom edge. So it's still a Deb design because, you know me, I get almost, it's all bound except the bottom edge. And then somehow I stop. Maybe that's why I don't have, my kids don't have their wedding quilts. Do you think? So now what started all of this is we were talking about, oh, who was it? Kathy Silva, I think, was in here one week and saying, how does she get her mojo back, her quilting mojo? And I said, take a class because you just don't know. Show you how to do that. Okay, I will do a video showing you how to do that. And I said that I took this class. Up till then, I was a staunch traditional quilter and had no desire. I'd heard of art quilts, but who knows about art quilts? I took a class by a woman. In fact, I'm going to take a class from her again at the end of this month at Mid-Atlantic. And her name is Marjan Kloepfel. I'm not sure how to pronounce the last name. She's Dutch. But I took this class with her, and I was fascinated. It was the first class where I thought about going past the edge of the quilt perimeter of the picture of it coming out. And I made she made a few of her petals 3D. Well, you know me. And I made all my petals three-dimensional. So do you see? And then like these. And I used pastels. So this is multimedia too. And then I used beads for the seeds. I used Minky for the seed head. I used little bits of yarns and trims. This is like a fuzzy trim I had left over from when I did made my bedroom accessories. And then I had some of this really cute yarn. Then this one, I did them all differently. This one, I tried to do, oh gosh, I've forgotten it now. Fibonacci. It's a mathematical formula that sunflower seeds come in, but it didn't last that long. And then I did some different kind of Minky, and then this cute crochet thread. Then here's my last one where I did kind of a combination. But anyway, I love this. And this is actually my second one. The first one I made, I gave to my daughter-in-law, and it had a purple background. Purple's her favorite color, and she loves sunflowers. So now I want to show you something. Do you see my butterflies? Okay, that's one of them. Then see my This is my monarch butterfly. And then this is my blue swallowtail. Whoops. You see those? I made them. And let me tell you how I made them. I took, so this is, I'll put it maybe there, you can see it a little bit. I took a small hoop about this big, and I put the Solvay, you know, that kind of clear plasticky looking stuff, put Solvay in the hoop, took a Sharpie permanent marker and drew the butterfly and the little definition, yay for YouTube, definition of the butterfly. Then I took and I thread painted. And all that is just thread painting. It's no fabric involved at all, just thread painting. And I thread painted until I had the butterfly that looked pretty good. Then I cut out the butterfly loose from the rest of the Solvay, took it to the sink with a clean hand towel, and I washed only half of the Solvay out because I didn't want it to go back like just a thread. I wanted it moldable. The neat thing about these butterflies is, see how they're stiff? They have got some body to them. Whoops, let me show you again. See how they're kind of stiff? They've got body to them. By washing the Solvay only halfway out, then they became moldable. And I had such fun. So, and I just kind of figured it out by myself. But we got all kinds of things we can do later in the future. Now, so we're done with that, all that other stuff. Let me move this bucket thing out of here. I definitely need a maid service. You know what? I couldn't do a maid service. I'd have to clean before they got here. This quilt it's an orange peel quilt, and I think I told you it was pattern was by Corey Yoder. And I love it because it's fresh. It's what I consider a modern quilt. It's got the best of what I love about modern quilting. Mainly, it's got lots of areas to do quilting in, so it really shows. And let me see. Sometimes my quilting can be pretty good. But let me see if I can show you some of the quilting. But I did a bunch of orange peel shaped leaves. And there's that. And when I taught this class, and I taught the different ways of doing the applique work. And let me tell you another thing. You know, I'm not the most careful quilter. So these weren't all exactly square, but by echoing squares in my quilting, you don't even notice. So quilting can draw eyes away from things you don't want them to see too. So I made this 2 years ago. I taught it 2 years ago in the spring. So, but I enjoy that. And I like that I was careful to let these be let me back out. I was careful to let these remain puffy because if I had put fusible and stuff behind them, they would have been flat. So I do like this. Let me get this out of the way now. And then I knocked all my stuff off for my Valentine's stuff. So let me find it again. Okay. Hold on just a second while I pick up all my stuff. Hold on. All right. Here I go. Okay. Hello. All right. Let me get stuff out of the way to show you, give you a quick little tutorial on this. What this is, I found this in the Quilting Arts magazine, my favorite, Quilting Arts. I love it. This was February, March 2019. And it had this article about making these. And a couple years ago, I made these little like prayer pins. And it's just a way to use embellishment. It's a way to use embellishment and have fun with it. And, you know, I told you, I think embellishment's going to be the wave of the future. Now, let me show these again so you get to see. There's the blue one. You see it's got all different kinds of bits and trims and beads. There's a pink one. And, whoops, wait a minute. I'm coming. I'm getting there. There we go. Here's this one. So I thought, what perfect timing. So here is, you know, I like to get, let me pull this a little more forward. I like to get, here we go. Let me move this too. All right. I got my bag of fabric beads, which maybe I'll cover again one day. And I went through my upstairs. Here's my fabric beads in the bag. Then I went through and looked for all the different little things. Little quilting charm, little letter beads, pearl bead, cute little blue heart bead. I just looked for all kinds of, here's some sequins, you know. So, and then I looked through my stash of decorative yarns that I use for art quilting. And here's where I got the sequins, just pulled them loose. Then look at some of these trims. A spool of thread that one time the dog chewed on, but this is great for fiber now. I didn't have to throw it away. Some more decorative yarns. Then an old onion bag. See that? And then this, really cool. Somebody was giving it away. I took it. I wanted that. Pink yarn, all kinds of red and pink fabrics. So I gathered up all these interesting white netting that came from a bag of stones from the Dollar Tree. And here's some of the threads. Angelina fibers. You know the Angelina fibers? The fabric used with the orange peel. There is a name for it. I would have to, I don't know if I can find it. It was a specific fabric line. Lisa, I will try to find out if I can, but here, these are the Angelina fibers that will like melt together. They're beautiful. So anyway, I gathered up all this, gathered up some stuffing, all of these little things, all my fibers, beads, all of this. Then what I did is I cut out muslin. I thought that this should have some backing stabilizer. So what I did is took the fabrics and I just sewed them on in diagonal stripes like you would paper piecing or foundation piecing, more like it. And then I have a back. And the back, I just took a light pink fabric that's not my favorite fabric. And I planned to use this around the edge and then forgot. But I'm going to make at least another one. So I'll use that around the edge. And then I had some of this ribbon. And it's like a fake satin ribbon. And I took and pulled the fibers apart to make it fuzzy. Okay. And here is what I came up with. So I was working on this morning before I got on. I love having these little dangles. And I put a pin, what do you call this? A pin fixture or whatever on the back. But I hot glued some sequins on. I had thought if I had time, I would have sewn them on. And whoops, that netting wasn't supposed to be on. But in here, I've got the bag of onion netting. I've got the stone netting from Dollar Store. I've got the pink stuff. I've got decorative fibers. And I just stitched it together. Yes, you iron the Angelina. Remember earlier I was talking about my Teflon? Good job answering, guys. I love this. This is my Teflon sheet. And so what I did is I put all the fibers on before I made it into a puffed heart. So I had just this top fabric. And I laid it down, put the Angelina fibers on, laid this back over it, and ironed it. And then it melts them together. And so then, and do you notice this? This is my beautiful little pink flamingo that Bonnie sent me. So isn't that neat? And you know, it's kind of fun to make this. And I'm going to wear it. And I let these kind of trail off because that's what they did. They let theirs trail off pretty long. And it is just, it's cute and it's fun. And it takes nothing. So aren't they cute? And so you just need to get yourself some backs. That's what they're called, pin backs. Get some backs and make it. And it's just something cute. And if you gather up your stuff ahead, it doesn't take that long and it's just fun. So you see my little pink flamingo that Miss Bonnie sent me. Isn't that sweet? So anyway, there it is. So I know I'm running late, but I promised everybody I would do some beach. And if you can't stay, I understand. Running late has pushed me late. I told you I had a lot to talk about. So, and you know, Thursday, I'm going to go to Pineapple Fabrics. And I'm going to take you with me, take my camera, and down the road we're going to go in my little green monster. And she's a good car. She's 17 years old. She keeps on ticking. Never had any real problem with her. So, thank you. Let's see. We just got, oh, thank you, Diane57. She was right on it. We got some odd little thing. And boy, Diane swooped down and protected y'all from nasty messages. But thank you. Thank you very much. That is a good thing because otherwise it takes me so long to see it. So, okay. So now I know. So hopefully I kind of gave you an idea, but you can use hot glue. I personally sewed all the little fabrics and the nettings together. But I mean, onion netting that normally you throw away. How much fun is that? And the little sequins. And I thought I was going to put some of the word beads on, but once I got it to here, I said, listen to it, Deb. It tells you when it's enough. And the cheap pink fabric on the back. And that's all. It cost me nothing. I had everything here. Cost me nothing. I'm going to give this to a dear. Well, actually, I'm going to keep this one because it has my Miss Bonnie's flamingo. But there's a dear lady, Mildred, who I go out to lunch with, and I'm going to kind of show her how I do machine quilting this week. I'm going to make one for her, too. But I think that's really cute. So, okay. Now, I'll real quickly, because tell you the truth, I'm getting tired, and it's getting late. But I'm going to Let's at least look, and if you have to go, I understand, but I want to at least look at the beach quilt, although I knocked most of the fabrics on the floor, but I love these things. I'm going to go back to the dollar store and get some more of these, because how easy, when you want to work on a project, you put everything in it, there you go. Then when it comes time to put everything away, I carry it, put things down here that go down here, and the things that go upstairs, I carry it up there with me. So I'm learning. It takes me maybe a while, but I'm learning. All right. I told Mark, I've been such a good girl lately. I've got a paper bead making day in my future. I take junk mail. I'll show you this next week because I'm going to take a day this week just for me. These are my fabric buttons or fabric beads, but I'm going to make some paper beads this week and then I'll show you. All right, let me grab it. I had told myself today that I was going to come down here early enough to get some things cut out, so all I had to do was glue them on. I didn't come down early enough. I mean, I thought I did, but I got busy working on that cute little heart. And, all right, so I've got my inspiration. Remember, we don't exactly copy it because we kind of do our own thing. And, oops, this is for my mosaic. So Mark came down to help me set out the prizes because he knew I was running behind. He started to move the iron by putting his hand on it. I got to show him that no matter what, you never touch the face of an iron. Even if you're sure it's off, you don't touch it. Poor thing, luckily before he burnt himself, you know, when he got close enough, he went, whoa, pulled back, stop. But, okay. Now, let me... I have the best time making fabric and paper beads. Ladies, I don't know why. I don't even know what I'm going to do with the dumb things. But they're just fun. It's just totally mindless. Put on Netflix. Watch my series. Have a blast. All right. I've got my glue. I've got my Taylor's chalk. You can buy Taylor's chalk just about anywhere for about $2 a piece. Last forever. Oh, Diane, you touched the iron. Ouch. And you know, my little travel iron, someone said they have the same little Black & Decker travel iron I do. Man, that thing will hurt you. Let me tell you. Okay. So, I like what I did last week. Wow, you won't often hear that, but I do like what I did. And here, I was recreating this area right here. So I've got all of this. I've got this. Yes, don't put your hand down. Do any of y'all, when you're trying to clean off your electric cooktop, try to clean it off while it's still warm because you think it'll clean it better, but then you put your hand in the wrong place and yow. So, or finally that gets right hot. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do here today. I think I'm going to continue. Oh, let me see. All right. So I got some of these. Look at this. Isn't that great? So what I'm going to do, this is what I like to do instead of, yes, you might waste some fabric this way, but I just pull off a hunk, okay? I pull off a hunk of this, then put that out of the way. But what I'm going to do is try to figure out how to work some of this sun in and around. And if you can see, let's focus on this part today then. All right. If you can see this, see how intense it is right here? In fact, that sunset is actually white right there. So I go in my white fabric drawer and find a small scrap of white fabric. Look, no, don't want white on white. This actually, well, is that creamy? I think this one might be best. You know, it's funny. There are so many shades of white. So very many. So now I'm going to take a hunk off of this. All right. And in the future, when we do prize drawings, I have some antique linens I'd love to share with you. Besides some gift certificates. But I've got this fabric, which I already used for here. And then I need something a little bit lighter. So I dumped it on the floor. Let me see. Huh. Might need, oh, here we go. Look at this. Now, you don't think of muslin as being right. Good night, Bonnie. We'll miss you. What happened, Bonnie? You thought the burner was cold? Oh, honey. Oh, sweetie. When I worked at the museum, I knew that the living history employees, the interpreters, would be working over a fire. I made very sure that every bit of their costume was a natural fiber. And because I did not want anyone leaning over the fire and catching a skirt or blouse on fire and have it melt to them. And did you know linen has natural properties that make it want to snuff itself out? So linen was very good. I mean, they'd come back sometime with little smudgy burn marks, but no real dangers. Bye, Bonnie. We'll miss you, sweetie. You take good care of yourself. It's your time. In fact, we didn't even ask Bonnie what she was doing for dinner. So, but I want you to look. This is just muslin, but look how good. It's just that off-whitish, yellowish enough. So what I'm going to do is I have this back here, and I really like that. But I'm going to cut a piece here. And what I want is just a natural looking edge. So I'm just going to kind of come along. I folded it in half. And I'm going to do a very just slight. Oh, I've got a new show I've been watching on Netflix. And I think it's called Shitsu and Stitchel, something like that. And it's from Israel, and it's really fascinating, and it shows the Hasidic Jews who live that very disciplined life, and the women can't show their own hair, so a lot of them now wear wigs instead of heavier head coverings, and the men have the little curly bits of hair beside their face. Oh, I like this. That looks good. And so fascinating show. Fascinating. It's not a documentary. And, ooh, I'm going to be putting some, I think I'm going to save that for up top. Anyway, so as you see, it's just a matter of finding, oh, I love how bold that is. All right, then I said I was going to do some absolute white. Let me get this pressed. Okay, so now what I'm looking at is right here, kind of looking at that shape, and it's going to go right, wow, right back here. Huh. Okay. I'm going to shift this a little. It was supposed to be back here, but then I've got this fabric is already firmly down behind this. So I hate to upset all of that apple cart. So I'm going to move it down this way. And then what I'm going to find, I'll just cover it. Let's see. All right. So this fabric, I'm kind of looking at the shape. It's a rhombus. This is a rhombus shape here. And a rhombus is just that rectangle that's been plopped over on its side. Okay. All right, so it's a little bit too big, so I'm going to, well, you know what? It'll fit down, tuck right down under here. All right, So I'm now going to put this here, and that's going to be that white heat of the sunset, where it's just so bright the camera can't even pick up the right color. I am going to, well, let me see. Then I need a bright yellow. I'm not sure this, oh, this would be good on the sides, but yeah, I need another piece of this. And I want to make sure Susan knows you don't have to keep moderating if you need to go, honey. Bye, Michelle. Bye, sweetie. Have a good week, hon. Congratulations again on the win. Not every day your team wins the Super Bowl. Okay, so now I've got the white heat here. Then I'm going to go straight to the dark yellow right here. All right. I think I'm going to drop this down just a little bit. I keep wanting to make it too tall. Sometimes you have to step back, look at it again. That's what I like about the glue, because honestly, the glue allows you to pull it up and go, nope, too much. Okay, so now I need even more yellow. Okay, so I've got this yellow here, and it's going to go in a shape like this. And see, you know, the main thing I want you to get from this is easy. This is playtime. Don't be stressed. Okay, so here we go here. All right, so now I've got that. That's working good. And now I want just yellow. So I'll go back and look. I think this is good. And I'm blocking right now, blocking colors out, because I will, for the sharp detail, I will come back. Okay. All right. Now, since I don't need this orange here, I'm going to cut these out. Okay. So I've got this, and this, and then this. All right. So let me show you what I've got. I've got the white hot, then the bright yellow, I've got to do one more thing here. And I think I'm going to get ready and go to, and maybe I'll try to do more on this midweek. We'll see how I do. If I have enough time to do a little bit more on this. But this is supposed to be the white hot sunset. And then this will go on the top. So we got that part done. And once these all go down and they get some little nuances, I think you'll be happy. All right. So I know, I'm sorry I didn't do much on this today. I promised to do better. I meant to tell you about my granddaughter's YouTube site, but I want to make sure that the ladies are here so they can all hear. I'm missing a couple. Busy Pat, Yes, exactly. Thread painting, ink tints, Knitting Fox Montana. Hi. Hi, sweetie. So I'm going to say goodnight to you all. And thank you, Susan. Thank you for being moderator today. Thank you, Diane57, for swooping in and getting that intruder. And it is so good seeing you all. So I want you all to have a great week ahead. I will see if I I need to speed up this beach landscape. It's starting to drag, ladies. So maybe I'll do a midweek video for you. Or who knows, maybe it'll be a live stream. But take care. Stay warm. Winter came back after having a brief glimpse of summer. And Lisa, it's good to see you, hon. Thank you for coming on here today. Everybody, thank y'all. You're so wonderful. You do my heart good. And I've always said nothing better than a big group of women. And we can do anything. We're invincible. So do something really good for yourself this week. Feed that soul. Take good care. Have a great week. Bye-bye, everyone. You're wonderful. Nice seeing you again, Busy Fat and Knitting Fox Montana. So good seeing you guys. Take really good care. Do something good. Thank you again, Diane and Susan, Lisa. Mwah. I'm going to Pineapple Fabrics this week. So, bye, guys.